Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Thursday the 1st of September 2022. If my voice is sounding rather weird this morning, that's partly because the sound noise reduction is on and partly because I am not feeling particularly well. Dizzy, I'm feeling dizzy and not as in Dizzy Gillespie. I mean, my head is spinning, but actually not to an extreme degree. Uh, Not like a massive spinning, but it was earlier on. I think it's due to lack of sleep. I woke up in the middle of the night. It took a long time to go back to sleep. And when I'd gone back to sleep, I was in a very deep sleep, and the telephone rang, and it was one of those spam telephone calls telling me I'm lucky and have won something. Dear. So, and at that point, my head was really spinning. It hadn't been during the night or anything like that. And then it felt bad to lie down, to sit down, or whatever. So I decided to go out for a walk, get breakfast. I did. That improved things a bit, I think. And when I got back, but it hasn't completely gone. So I'm still feeling a little bit dizzy. But not to the degree where I'm going to need an inhaler. Oh yeah, those are things that people actually use in Thailand. Before I came to Thailand, I'd only ever seen an inhaler on TV, I think, where somebody faints, right, and somebody says, "Oh, the doctor breaks out an inhaler and wafts it under their nose." People actually use those in Bangkok all the time. They say it removes bad smells. It's normally a kind of menthol, eucalyptus type smell, and people like to use them. They say that it takes away any bad smells. I've never used one. I don't think it's a good idea, but to be using one constantly. But people do carry them with them all the time. You see people constantly in meetings or whatever. They're holding them under their nose. Maybe it's because they're falling asleep in the meeting, really. But anyway. So I'm not feeling particularly great. But I shall try, and I'm not going to explain the rules. I'm just going to get on and try my best to solve this Sudoku, although feeling much, much less than 100% peak fitness. If I was a footballer, I'd say, okay, boss, I'll play, but you might need to get your sub ready because I'm not sure I'm going to last the whole 90 minutes. Anyway, let's hope the Sudoku game doesn't take 90 minutes, right? I've done the ones, you can see I've done the ones there. I'm going to have to go on a digit by digit troll because I've got no idea what I should be doing here, really. I forgot to mention it's a hard level Guardian puzzle, isn't it, for us? It's Thursday, isn't it? 1st of September. Oh, welcome to September, everybody. It's Thursday, so that means it should be a hard level puzzle. Great, just when I just could do with a beginner level puzzle today, really, to be honest with you. Alright, fours. I can see a 4 already, 4 blocking across these 2 rows and a 4 down here, so let's put the 4 there. Wait a minute. 6 is blocking down here. Do you know what? I thought I'd seen 6 in these 2 squares here. No? I didn't just realise there's an intersecting 6 there. It was these 2 squares I saw the 6 in. Okay. 6 is down here. 7's also. Okay, we've got ourselves a pair of 6 and 7. That's a good start. Let's see if there's anything else is going with the 7 first. 7's over here, down here. Okay, so we've got a pair of 6 and 7. So 6 and 7 in these 2 squares. Can we tell which is which, 6 or 7? No. Okay, what else do we have? We got 1, 2, 4, 3 blocks across here. That is our 3 good. And that's going to leave 8 and 9 here. How many 8s or 9s around, do we? I think so. We'll get to that later. Let's continue with this. Oh no, 7. I didn't find anything else. 8. 9. Where's the 9? Do we not have any 9s? Oh, great. Great. We don't even have any 9s here. Okay. Let's go back to the counting through again, though, because I've made some changes. Something else might have changed. Three blocking across this row and this row, and down here gives me a 3 here, 3 blocking up. These 2 columns puts a 3 into that square, 3 across. These 2 rows puts 3 there, 3 down here, 3 up here, and 3 across here. I think finishes a 3. No, it doesn't. Oh, 3s across here, up here, and down there. Still one more to go. There we go. That's the last one. Right. Go back to the ones again, the more easy ones, just in case. Oh, I've seen something. 5 and 8 block this square, so 5 and 8 must be in these 2 squares. That means this has to be a 9. Okay. Oh, I could have worked it out from the 6 and 7 I had down here as well, couldn't I? Just didn't get the time to look up here. Okay. What I was doing there, let me go back again. 5s. 6 blocking up here and across these 2 rows, so that's a 6 there. 6 blocking down here, that's a 6. 6 blocking across here, so this is our 6, this is our 7 then. Six across these 2 rows and a 6 down, puts a 6 here, 6 up, down, across here and across here, so that is the final 6 to place. Eights across this row and this row, so that's an 8 there. 8 blocks down here. 8 is one of our missing numbers here, so that can't be 8. That must be 8. We want to fill in this missing digit here, which looks to be a 9. 1 across here now, that's 1. Oh, I can get this, can't I? What am I missing here? 7 and 8 by the looks of it. So this has to be a 9, doesn't it? That means 9 blocking up here. 9 is in one of these two squares. 9 blocks down here, 9 blocks across here. That is our 9. 9 across this row, excuse me. Okay, still holding the 1 key down. 9 blocking up here. That must be a 9. Seven blocking this square, 7 blocking this square, so this must be a 7. The 2 will finish that block there with the 2 blocking up here, so that becomes a 2. 2 across here, and 2 up there, so you're a 2. 2 across here, and 2 up here. This must be a 2 in the square here. It's a 4, 9 pair, right? Can't get them yet. Right, okay, I think we made good progress so far. Actually, very good progress considering I don't really feel up to doing this puzzle much. That has to be a 4 to finish the column. I'm getting messages. Is it work? No, that's good. 1 digit for this column. Missing number is, I don't know, an 8. So this can't be 8 then. 8 must appear in this square. The last number here is 5. 5 blocking all the way up here gives us 5 in this square. Missing digits are 4, 9, I think. Yeah, that would make sense because 4, 9 is here from these two, isn't it? So, yeah. So if that's one of these two is a 9, then this can't be a 9. That will be our 9, and the last digit here is an 8, which I did manage to remember, even though I'm not feeling particularly great. 1, 5, 7. I think we've got one of each. 1, 5, 7. Yeah, one of each. That's not good, is it? This is 4 and 9, isn't it? Okay, so almost done. Just little bits and bobs to go. 7 and 8 go here. Let's examine this column here. We are looking for 1. Well, as soon as we see that 1, you know, 1s are limited to those 2 squares. 1, 2, you know, as soon as we see that 2, we know, in fact, we can actually place the 2, 2 across here. Let's place the 2, so this has to be a 1 then. And the final digit up there is a 7, I think. Right. We've got 4 9s all over. Look, this is 4, 9, 4, 9, 4, 9, 4, 9, 4, 9. So this middle block's the one that's going to give it to us. Let's find out what it is, the solution. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4s are in these 2 squares here. 5. 5s are in these 2 squares. 7s. Really? 8s block across like this, so this has to be 8 here. So this can't be 8 down here, this must be 8, and this will be 7. almost there. One empty square on this row. I think it's a 5. And of course the 5 blocking across here is going to put 5 into that square. The missing number here will be a 7 now. And then that's a 1. Almost there. Missing digits here. Okay. 4 and 7. 7 blocks here, so that's the 7. This is the 4. Then that 4 blocking up there puts a 4 here finally. So we know that can't be 4. This is on 4. Now remember I said to you 4 9s are everywhere, right? So that is a 9. This is a 9. This is a 4. And this will be a 9. And so to finish today's game, a 5 will do it. That's it. Thank you very much for sticking through, bearing through, holding my hand through the game. Will I be back later with other Sudokus? Depends how I feel. If my condition deteriorates, who knows, but hopefully I'll feel a bit better later. I don't have to do any online stuff until the evening. I do have stuff to do on the computer, but I'm not sure I can stare at this screen for much longer. So, I don't know, as the famous fat orange president used to say, let's see what happens. Bye-bye.